I regret the eagerness I had to insult Matt and Ryan in the story in ways that were unnecessary and careless, and for including details about them that were unrelated to Lex's assault. Bro, you said originally that it was necessary to put that in because it was about Lex's story. Are you joking? Bro, what are you doing? Bro, he is backtracking so hard after getting roasted to death. He's destroyed himself.
You're suing a man and you end it with a fucking dog hitting a fucking drum! Oh, I'm fucking mad.
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
We do have an update on my favorite commentary channel. I'm telling you, my favorite commentary channel, Nickisnotgreen.
I put on this mask, I'm not Nick Diorio, I'm Nickisnotgreen, and I'm coming for your channel.
This guy, again, totally infallible, has done nothing wrong ever. Didn't propagate a totally bullshit story made by Lex. Didn't propagate an entire hate campaign against Supermega unnecessarily. Nick has no friends. It's over. I think we've reached this point in the Nickisnotgreen saga of this channel and in the YouTube zeitgeist that Nick is just retarded. Like, this is more apologies than Boogie's ever put out in his entire life in a short period of time. Think about that. This dude has apologized more than Boogie has in his entire life. I need you to understand that before we get started. So Nick puts out a statement. This is on his community page, but he posted it to Twitter. He unprivated himself after saying everyone's a Reddit debate bro. So I can't wait to see how this is gonna go. And when Sleepy's ready to call, oh, he's ready to go. I'll call him right now. Yo.
What's going on? I gotta route your audio into my headphones. How's it going?
It's good, man. I'm starting off with our favorite commentary channel, bro. Our favorite commentary channel. Me and Sleepy love this guy. We're his #1 fans, bro.
Honestly, I'm so happy with how his life is going right now. Like, not in a I hope he dies, obviously not, but
yeah.
Like in a way where it's like you reap what you sow. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, he took over the Deaf Noodles audience because all the wine moms that used to like simp for Dennis went to him, I think. Or at least they shared such a large audience that once he fucks up, it's over. His entire career is destroyed.
I didn't consider that overlap. He always struck me as more of like a Hasanabi type of audience. Hasanabi.
Hi, the confusing opinion here, pronunciation expert. What the hell is a Hasanabi? Let us know in the comments. Back to the video.
Kind of a mixture, but the thing is Hassan like fucks up constantly and his audience doesn't eat him alive like the Nickisnotgreen audience would, because that's what happened to Dennis, right? Dennis had like super left-leaning people and people that are like everyone's just trolls. Dennis, don't pay attention before Dennis got base, right?
Yeah.
And, yeah,
I think I'll just say, I think like what's been super exciting is watching, rather than just watching his audience turn on him, but watching Lex and watching other people turn on him and how he's reacting. It's really interesting.
He's actually doing it so poor. He's reacting in the poorest way possible. How many apologies are we on right now? 4? I think we're at 4. Like legit.
How many deleted ones?
That's counting those. So like,
you know,
I think we're up to 4 now.
I think we're seeing how like what kind of person he is, not just what kind of creator, but how he deals with intense moments, when there's drama, when there's you know, something going on that's deeply impactful in his life, and he's not handling it well.
You know what's the funniest thing to me that I'm thinking about? You remember, did you ever look into when he covered Gus Johnson?
I did a little bit, yes. Dude,
I remember I was just a viewer during that time frame, so I didn't even like consider making content. And I was a fan of Gus, and I only knew about Nick because of coverage of Gus Johnson. And I sat there, even as not even a content creator or somebody that was hypercritical of people, I was like, Nick is portraying this in the worst way possible. And then months later, Gus goes on with Pay Money Wubby and has his interview with Wubby. And I'm a fan of Wubby, so I was watching that. And I saw that, and I was like, dude, Nick fucked this up so bad. And he didn't get shit on for that at all. He didn't get shit on for laughing at apparently some woman getting like rape threats or something on TikTok for being cringe. He like laughed at it, and his audience didn't cancel him. I can't believe that this thing is the one that got him. Like,
yeah, those rape threats, by the way, the ones you're talking about, that's a normal woman and her husband. They were literally just like a couple of weirdos on TikTok, like normal people, but like doing like kind of weird, cutesy, you know, shit for TikTok.
Yeah.
And that's what led to these threats. And I think somebody made a video about it, but yeah, that's the type of person he is.
it's just like every time he gets into drama, right? He always does it in the worst way possible. He destroys himself every single fucking time. It's actually incredible. I love it. He's never in the right when he gets into these things. So let's see here.
Yeah.
I want to read this over. I'm so I've read this twice and I still laugh every time I read it.
Let's get into it.
Hi, everyone. There's been a lot of people still asking me where I stand on the supermega situation after I deleted my initial statement. Well, yeah, because you did it sneaky-like. You did it without any provocation. You just deleted it. So that's why people keep asking you, because you've been doing terrible responses to everybody. I followed that video up at the intro of a video from 3 weeks ago. Now, Sleepy, what was the video that he hid that in?
Was it Mr. Beast?
It was a Mr. Beast video about the Roseanne situation.
Welcome back to the drama. Drama Monday, it's drama week now. Today, we talk about how Mr. Beast might have made the biggest and most disastrous mistake of his entire career. But first, I want to address my video from Friday. I know, not done talking about it, but just hear me out.
Fuck, man. Like, come on, bro.
Who's gonna click on that video and go, man, I can't wait to see a super mega drama update?
Yeah. A lot of people didn't see it. Like, that wasn't your goal. Come on, buddy.
It definitely wasn't. He was just trying to mitigate the amount of people coming at him. Bruh, let's see here. From 3 weeks ago, fuck you was a Mr. Beast video, you fucking twink. But a lot of people didn't see it. No shit, it was in a Mr. Beast video. And I want to further clarify how I feel after taking some time to reflect on it. How many months has it been since super mega drama, dude?
Bro, that was summer shit. That was in the summer.
That was in the summer. And
we're gearing up for fucking winter, bro. It's Christmas in like 20 days.
Dude, we are accelerating at a ridiculously slow pace for Nick. It's so funny to me. How did it take this long?
How has a drama been like it's not even his drama. That's the craziest thing. But he's drawn it out for 5 months.
Yeah, and then Lex just mysteriously went missing, but we'll go over what happened recently with her.
Just for a quick comparison, I don't know if people remember this.
Yeah.
The pyro drama of like 2020 that went super viral.
Yeah.
People were criticizing him at the time because he took too long with his response, right? His big video. Keep in mind, that whole drama takes place in about, I think, 45 days.
Yeah.
Like, from like the initial video that like came out with the allegations and that person coming out, and then his final video. That's about 45 days. Now we're talking about Nickisnotgreen. This has been 5 months.
This is the thing, right? Nick does, again, we both knew this, and I feel like Chud and a lot of other people that were covering, Tom included, all kind of knew that Nick wasn't going to be able to handle this. Like, yeah. just like even a little bit, because every time he gets into beef or something, he folds. An example, like when he said go flag Sneeko, and everyone started like shitting on him hardcore about it.
Yeah.
He almost folded. He was like, well, you know, like, well, Sneeko said that he was gonna rape my friend. No, he didn't. He didn't say that. He said a really edgy joke, but that doesn't ergo mean that you get to just flag his channel for sexual assault. Like, that's not how that works.
Yeah. No, I totally agree.
I just think it's ridiculous. Let's see here. Taking some time to reflect on it. Again, we're 5 months deep, bro. we're 5 months deep. It's crazy. I initially responded with anger when concerns were raised about my coverage of the story. I have something to ask you. Does this look like a guy who was angry, or a guy who was just mauling that he was getting mogged?
I don't. Anger was definitely not in the equation at the time. I think his at the time, it almost felt like he was looking down upon his critics, you know?
Yeah, he 100% was. He kept calling them, like, Reddit debate bros. He kept saying, shut the fuck up, all that stuff. Because the minute Destiny and Tom got involved, it shifted now.
You're 100% correct. You're 100% correct.
Well, it's because he's friends with Hassan. So the second he heard that Destiny was criticizing, he was like, oh, well, Hassan hates Destiny and Destiny bad. So ergo, all his fans bad.
What's crazy is he'll say Reddit debate bros, but he'll also there's a clip of him saying this. I don't look at the comment section for criticism because I think it's a bad place to get it. So where are you getting your info from then?
So what I'm thinking is that he's got friends, and then those friends send him stuff. You know what I mean? Every creator has like a group of people, and people send people stuff, and they're like, look at this retard. Like, everyone does it. I'm not going to pretend that I don't do that. But like, the thing is with Nick, he lets that like get to him on a fundamental level that will like destroy his entire life. All it was is people being like, Nick, you fucked up a story, and you look like an idiot doing it. It's not like Nick was doing anything other than that, but it looked like a gay op. It looked like a gay op, smelled like a gay op, and everyone found out it was a gay op. Like,
yeah, his links with the crew really felt fishy from the get-go.
Yeah, I don't think a single person looked at that like within our sphere and was like, oh yeah, all these people are on the up and up. I don't think anybody thought that.
Yeah.
Let's keep going here. Consider coverages of the story, because I believe that these criticisms were coming from bad faith from audiences of creators that have harassed me in the past.
I'm so happy that Lex isn't getting a blowback that Nick is getting, because as much as I think that she deserves, whatever, but Nick truly deserves it, because I think Lex was, honestly, if I'm being super real, I think she was just some fucking retard with a story, okay?
That's what I'm thinking.
I think Nick is the controller of the narrative. And in every single aspect, he has made sure that it looks as fucking good on him as it possibly can, and he keeps failing at it.
Yeah. Well, I also believe that Lex also has her own hand in it, right? Because she overblew the situation in the first place in context to like the supermega stuff, right? Like with Don and everything, it's like whatever. Not even whatever, because we still don't have evidence that Don even did anything, just word of mouth, right? But if she's willing to like overinflate and lie about the supermega stuff, now it calls into question her actual story, right? And according to
Chris, every single girl like Lex, every single one of these Twitter artists / I make OnlyFans content / I'm a model, I live in Hollywood, these types, they all live like this. I'm not joking.
What?
They're all
buying
just like
Jeeps?
one bad interaction away from fucking blowing it up on Twitter. I swear to God.
Every single one of them has a twit logger loaded like a nuclear
Look at
bomb.
Mordecai, dude. Look at fucking Mordecai.
Bro, don't even get me started
why
on
the
Mordecai.
Why the fuck did she get involved? She got involved, I think, because she saw the response that Lex got to her video, how big it got, and she goes, you know what? Let's cook, sisters. Like that's what we're doing today.
Well, she also said that she was told this stuff behind the scenes, and that she was coerced by Leighton and Lex and others to be like, you should tell your story about how bad Matt was to you. Bitch, it was a hookup. That's all it ever was. You got banged and then let go. Like, it's not that deep. You got banged and let go during a time frame that he was on break with his girlfriend. It happens. Get over it.
It's amazing how like heartbroken she acted when like I can just go on like the PH right now and see videos of her getting smashed. Like, it's insane.
Well, yeah, you can. Every man can. Let's see here. We're coming in bad faith audience. I hate this line. Bad faith from audiences of creators that have harassed me in the past.
Say my name, bitch. Say my fucking name, because I know exactly who's on your mind right now. Right now. Say my name.
Half of, like, myself, you, Chud, Destiny. Maybe Destiny, like, shit on him a little bit during the flagging of Sneeko's channel. But, like, who else was, like, really shitting on him? Tom? I don't think Tom's ever put out a video about Nickisnotgreen that was hypercritical to the point where he had to completely correct a story. Nobody did that. Who else? There's another guy who's been following Nickisnotgreen since the Gus Johnson stuff. He did a really good video, and Shud reacted to it. I forgot his name. But, like, that's it. I don't see many other people, like, being consistent villains for Nick. You know what I mean? I think
he doesn't have, like, a consistent enemy.
He doesn't have a rogues gallery, you know? He's not like Ethan Ralph that has, like, a rogues gallery of villains, you know? He doesn't have that. After reading messages from people in my community who have legitimate and valid concerns. Okay, so basically you're just throwing everyone like myself, you, Sleepy, Chud, Destiny, Tom, all of us, we're all just invalid. Because it comes from a place that he would consider bad faith. But the minute his audience members tell him, now he's like, okay, now I have to retroactively look at this. But why? Is it because he's losing subscribers? Is that why he started listening to people?
Motives, what are they?
Motives, what are they? Man, it's kind of obvious that you are 100% doing this because your audience is leaving you in mass droves. It's not because you had a real introspective look at yourself, you fucking dumbass. It's because you're losing subs and no one trusts you anymore.
Look up Nickisnotgreen and see what comes up as the first result.
On Google?
On YouTube, on YouTube.
On YouTube, all right.
Yeah.
Let's take a look here.
Yeah.
Sensitive Society, Jimmy Robbins.
He's cooked.
My live stream.
He's cooked. He's so cooked. It's so over.
What was the last video he uploaded on Green is Not Nick? All right, so he got... Oh, because of the Khalid Ballinger stuff? Yeah, okay, bro.
Like, I don't think his career's over.
No, his career's not over, but his credibility shot.
Yeah, like, anyone who's actually tapped into YouTube and not just, like, a surface-level viewer, they're going to see this, and it's going to be like, oh, yeah, before you watch a Nick is Not Green video, check out this.
Well, yeah, the algorithm's literally saying, like, Nick fucked up.
Yeah.
Let's take a look here. Now that I realize there are a lot of real criticisms about the videos, I hate that he says real criticisms. Like, everyone's criticisms before he heard from his community were wrong criticisms or bad faith criticisms. That's not, okay, bro, you're fucking pissing me off. About the videos I made that are sincere and point out where I seriously mishandled my coverage and reaction to the story. Hey, asshole. Did they point out the part where you said I didn't look into the story? Of course I'm going to listen to my friend and not look into it like it's a normal YouTube video or do research. Did they point that part out to you? Because I'm pretty sure all of us pointed that out to you.
It's incredible to me that he thought that saying, oh, why would I look into the story? This is my friend. I believe all victims. Like, it's incredible he thought that that'd be a good thing to say.
This guy's retarded. It fucking hurts. Let's see here. Reaction story. I made that are sincere and point out where I seriously mishandled my coverage and reaction to the story. My response minimized and discredited a lot of my viewers' concerns, and I was immature with how I reacted. What's up, Toastify? Oh my god, what are you fucking talking about? My responses minimized and discredited a lot of my viewers' concerns. Okay, Nick. Just, can't you admit that we were right? Just say it. Just say we were right. Stop pretending it was your audience. Just say we were right. Come on, just say it. That's what this is.
This whole like bunch of text is a real big like self-admission that like he doesn't really reflect on his content. Like he doesn't go like, like what could I have done better here? Like
yeah.
It's really just like flying by the seat of his pants.
Oh yeah, it's complete bullshit. Let's see here. Given the seriousness of these topics, I should have taken much more care with the titles. Oh my god, that's his focus. The content and the way I edited these videos. Yeah, maybe calling Matt a rape apologist and having him get punched in the face and then allowing that edit to play out for like, what, 30 seconds? And just be like, yeah, we can sit here. Feels good to watch Matt get punched.
I can't believe when Matt and Ryan found their dead homie that they Fortnite danced on top of him. So insensitive.
Jesus fucking Christ. Oh god.
Like that's what he wants you to believe.
But that is like, well that's what Lex wanted to point across. That's what Lex wanted to put across, right? That they never cared about suicide. They never do care about suicide.
They're
all this bullshit.
People.
Yeah. Like Matt and Ryan are horrible people is the whole point of that video, and they got blown out of the water.
I can't believe they brought that up.
Let's see. Because you know why they did it. Because
I know, but it's incredible. It's so short-sighted.
It is, but like you're talking about a BPD manic OnlyFans model that was allowed to live at a house for like almost a whole year rent free, destroy their place, travel the country in a brand new Jeep when they said they have no money, but put a down payment on a Jeep instead of a house. Yeah, this of course they were going to use that. The more I look back on it, everything that she said was just so obvious. So I heard a rumor that
the allegations were a bridge to attacking Supermega. That's all it was. She never fucking cared about Dom. I don't think she cared anymore. I think she was over it. to whatever extent anything even happened.
The more it goes in this direction, that's what I'm thinking. But it's because we're hype. So let me kind of like maybe work devil's advocate right here, right, for Lex, which is crazy. So maybe she really felt like something happened with Dawn, right? She felt like she wasn't heard. And then she put this video together and got pissed and started saying a bunch of crazy shit. Everyone focused on the crazy shit. Then Nick puts his video out, gets blown out of the water of how much of a retard he is. She's on the back foot now, and then she has to take back all the things that she said. Looks uncredible, but the Dawn thing is real to her. You know what I mean? Like, there's maybe a chance that is what happened, but we don't know.
I think she was more upset about getting kicked out of the Superplex. I think she was more upset about how that relation devolved than how upset she was about whatever happened between her and Dawn. Even if she did initially care about that, I think it was immediately superseded by her relationships with Supermega. I think that it immediately became her target. When she made that 4-hour video or however long it was, her goal, I mean, just break it down into percentages. How long did she talk about Dawn? I don't even think it was half.
I think it was like 30 minutes of Dawn, maybe less, like 20-something minutes. And then for the rest of the runtime, it was all about how Matt and Ryan didn't treat her right after the fact. Which I agree. I see where you're coming from. It's just really funny to me that she sat there and was like, "Yeah, this is I'm gonna get what I want here. I'm gonna get what I want here. I'm gonna make Matt and Ryan look terrible." And then it got blown out of the water. And now she has to backtrack and somehow make it about Dawn again. Because apparently, according to Nick from the last video, she's making a video, which.
What?
Yeah, did you not watch the Mr. Beast clip?
I've seen it. I didn't realize Lex was making another video. Are you serious?
There was a part in the video where he says she's going to make a response to everything. So I assume that's going to be another video. Because what is she going to do? Post another twit logger on Twitter?
Couple of things. He's fucking insane for saying that.
Yeah, publicly saying that crazy.
How the fuck are you, like, pre-announcing the rape response video, bro? What? And then, if she follows through with this, she's like, bro, I don't even know what to say. How can you look at this, like, situation you're in and think the best thing I can do is make another 3-hour video? That did well for me last time.
Dude, unless, this is my thing, right? Unless she has damning evidence against Dawn and, like, recordings and, again, damning evidence against Dawn, nobody gives a shit. Like, she's not gonna be able to prove anything because her word is already mired in the fact that she made up a bunch of shit about Matt and Ryan. So why should people believe her about the Dawn thing? She did this to herself. Nobody did this to her. She did this to herself. And then Nick just threw gasoline on that fire. He made it worse.
BPD pussy is not worth it.
Dude, it's not. Especially their band. Have you seen their band?
I've only seen Nickisnotgreen's music.
Like, you're talking about Queef. Have you seen Queef Jerky yet?
Is that yeah? I've heard of that. Yeah.
Yeah, I showed Boblex.
I compared it.
Unlocked.
I looked it up because he was like, I never cared for because it's a meme. I never cared for Ryan's music career or some shit.
Oh yeah.
I looked him up. Like, bro, they dwarf Queef Jerky in monthly listeners.
Yeah, and the music is terrible for Queef Jerky. That's not me being like anti Nickisnotgreen. That's just an objective fact. His music is shit. Same thing as Ethan. I don't like Ethan or Nick, and that was before all this too. So like, this is just a win circle for me right now, where these people just suck. Yeah, I remember.
You remember Rem in this story?
Yeah, Rem's just off the grid. I haven't heard anything about him.
I found out through someone that he makes music, and then I looked him up, and I was like, holy shit, I've heard his music before. Have you heard Rem's music?
No.
Fantastic. I hate what role he plays in this story, but his music, excellent.
Is it actually that good?
He's actually good. Like, I think if you played it, you'd get a copyright strike, so you can't do that. But
you gotta send it to me later.
Fantastic. Yeah.
You gotta send it to me later so I can check it out.
Yeah, I'll look it up. I think actually, you know who told me? You know who fucking told me?
Who?
Tom. Tom knew about it. Tom knew that Rem made music. I was like, how the fuck do you know this guy makes music?
That's so funny, actually. Let's see here. Even the way I edited the videos, I regret the eagerness I had to insult Matt and Ryan in the story in ways that were unnecessary and careless, and for including details about them that were unrelated to Lex's assault. Bro, you said originally that it was necessary to put that in because it was about Lex's story. Are you joking?
Yeah.
Bro, what are you doing? Thank you for the 5 gifted, Doug. But like, What are you doing? Bro, he is backtracking so hard after getting roasted to death. He's destroyed himself. Regardless of
the eagerness. He regrets the eagerness.
Yeah, but he doesn't
Not
regret...
even the fact that he did it.
Yeah, that's the issue. You just holy shit. That's another issue. He never like said I apologize for being a total dickhead. But like now it's like the eagerness for it. How about the subject matter?
The implication is like, yeah, guys, I was just a little too excited to cover the subject. Like, what? You shouldn't have covered it.
I was really excited for the next rape review.
Legit. Oh, I really wanted to talk about how they found their dead friend on the floor, bro. Like, Jesus Christ.
Regardless of whether or not these details were talked about in Lex's video, I should have been much more careful about the way I presented them, and I'm sorry for that. Okay. Okay, dude. It took you until now to apologize for that? All right, cool. I was trying to help a friend, but I was stubborn and emotional instead of taking the proper time to hear how I could have done better from people who were rightly concerned. This happened during the Gus Johnson shit, almost to a T. Because Sabrina overinflated that story significantly while Gus was trying to be a little more low-key about it, and Nick just came out of nowhere and was like, Gus Johnson's a horrible goddamn person. Absolute piece of shit. And he was like, it's my friend. Of course I'm going to take her side. Stop doing that. You can still be friends with people and cover their stories, but you don't need to take them at their word. Maybe talk to the other people.
I really hope Nick at least got some head for all of this, you know, like for his troubles. Like something.
I would hope, bro. You would hope you get a little
like
slop
1
top.
year free OnlyFans, you know?
Yeah, some for all the bullshit. The thing is,
Here's a discount code.
She definitely won't be giving him a discount code with all the likes, the like tweets I've seen from her. I wrongly gave more value to the opinions of those who agreed with me over those who were holding me accountable for valid reasons. That is something I deeply regret. I should have supported the victim without getting directly involved, but instead by choosing to cover a sensitive story that involved people I was close to. The outcome of my actions hurt all the parties involved. Yes, that's how that works, dumbass.
I'd actually go back.
Wait,
I'd actually say that he's mischaracterizing what happened. I should have supported the victim without directly getting involved. Okay, that's a fair statement. But instead, choosing to cover a sensitive story. No, that's not what got you in trouble. What got you in trouble was misrepresenting a sensitive story, and then afterwards, you decided to cover a whole bunch of topics that were irrelevant to the story at hand. The story is about a woman who claims she was sexually assaulted. You decided to go into deep fucking lore about how their channel's falling off, their music sucks, let's watch him get punched in the face. Oh, and also he found his dead friend and laughed.
Yeah. Oh, and that also Matt is a rape apologist. We can't forget that part too.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with choosing to cover a sensitive story. Shut the fuck up, dude. Man, I hate him. I hate him so much. I love it.
This dude brings out like all the hate that I have for like a fellow commentary channel. I wouldn't even call Nick like commentary. He's like reactionary TikTok reactor now.
He's normie commentary.
Yeah, he's normie commentary. He's not somebody that will like introspectively look at something. If his friend's in trouble, he'll jump on it immediately versus like looking at it from all angles and going, okay, maybe my friend fucked up here, or maybe my friend's going a little overboard. I just don't say anything publicly and I support her behind the scenes. That's all you had to do. That's all you had to do. Instead, you destroyed yourself, bro.
He's got the archetype of like suck up teacher's pet. You know what I mean? Like, hey teacher, did you remember we have homework today? And I think that's what makes him so fucking easy to hate. And he just gives you the ammunition. He just gives it to you. He's like, yeah, here, hate me.
Jesus.
I love it.
I regret the way I approached reporting on such a serious topic and apologize to any victims of sexual assault that I've disappointed. Bro. Okay, you can apologize, but you also realize what you've just done there, which means if you fuck up again, this is going to be 50 times worse for you. The minute you make this kind of apology, it's so over if you even slip up once. I also want to apologize to those who support me and watch my content for how this has been handled. This experience has opened my eyes to what my priorities are as a content creator, and I am now dedicated to thinking more deeply about how I use my platform and the way I communicate with my audience. Isn't that just like basic common sense, not to be retarded?
I want you to, in a second, I want you to give me your analysis of I also want to apologize, and then to the end of the paragraph.
Okay. I just want to apologize to support me, watch my content, how it's been handled. This experience has opened my eyes to what my priorities are as a content creator, and I am dedicated to thinking more deeply about how I use my platform and the way I communicate with my audience. I have a lot of growth that needs to be done as a content creator and a person. Oh my god.
What do you think he means?
I would hope that he would mean like being more well-rounded when he's covering a story like this. I would hope.
That's an implication.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping that is what he's trying to get across. What do you see?
I know exactly what he's saying. I also want to apologize to those who support me and watch my content for how this has been handled. This experience has opened my eyes to what my priorities are as a content creator. Full stop. Let's stop there.
Yep.
What about this experience has changed his priorities? Because remember, earlier on, he's saying that his priorities were to represent the story of a victim, right? And so what changed? Well, I think what's changed is he's realized, listen, I've got it made. Okay, I've got a crazy YouTube channel that pulls crazy views. I can make a lot of money on this. And when I set myself up in these situations where I'm covering stuff that I don't know everything about and I'm getting emotionally involved, it leads me to a place where I might lose. And I might lose my channel and I might lose my income. And I think he's saying this experience has opened my eyes to what my priorities are as a content creator.
Money.
I think when he's saying that, he's saying, I want to make sure that I never get wrapped up into this type of drama again because I need to make money.
Yeah.
And I am dedicated to thinking more deeply about how this all feels like I need to hire a PR person.
Yeah, that's literally what it sounds like. This comes across as like I need somebody to manage my accounts now, manage myself, so I don't get into these situations. Because how many subs has he lost? I want to say it was like a couple of thousand. It wasn't like a small bleed either.
It was noticeable. Yeah. Also, no shame in businessifying your career, but when you veil it this way, when you say this experience has opened my eyes to what my priorities are, it makes it sound like, oh wow, like he's having like a really noble, soul search.
Yeah.
That's not what's going on.
No.
What's actually going on
is
he's gonna businessify everything.
Yeah, this is the main issue.
That's insane.
That's the main issue. Over a 30-day period, 23K subs lost.
And you can see where he deleted the video too, by the way.
Yep, you can see one of the videos deleted here, and you can go back a little bit further and see the million view video that got taken down. This dude is on the outs, man. And just like you said, he's gonna have to shift everything so that he never gets into this situation again, because if he does, that bleed is gonna be 50 times worse next time.
100%, yeah.
50 times worse. This is like a preamble. This is like a pre-show for if Nick messes up again. Lastly, I want to apologize for how this has affected those who are not involved at all in this situation, but have associated with me and made content with me. So, is he apologizing to Ethan, the boyfriend of Lex, the person who's liking tweets that are super against Nick right now?
Could be, but this is a pretty wide net. Like, you could even be apologizing to people like Hassan, for example.
Yeah, I guess, but like Hassan...
Just because, like, Hassan's a friend.
Well, Hassan doesn't give a actual shit. I don't think Hassan even knows what's going on.
Maybe I'm reading into it too much. I think he's trying to say, like, this might have affected my image so negatively that it rubs off on my associates, basically.
Yep, I could definitely see that. I feel awful that my actions have caused people to stop supporting me who have absolutely nothing to do with the situation solely because they are my friends or loved ones. Please don't let how I handled the situation reflect those who are in my personal life. So is he trying to say that, like, people are trying to contact people in his personal life? I don't understand.
Maybe. I just think it's, oh, how could you associate with so-and-so? You know what I mean? I think that's the type of shit.
The guilt by association bullshit?
Exactly.
That's fucked. This is my favorite one. So, chat, I'm going to let you know, Lex has been liking tweets basically for the past couple of hours that are all anti-Nick tweets, replying to his quote-unquote fourth apology, which I'm not counting this as an apology. I'm counting this as a PR statement because he's lost 23K subs. So I want to read this one, and Sleepy, I want to see how you react to this, because it's very telling that she doesn't know what position she's put herself in. So I'm gonna read this. You keep saying reporting like you're a newscaster or something. You let your emotions take control and ranted, mostly about things not even relevant to the SA. That's not reporting, that's getting personal and ranting. You use your friend's SA allegation for personal gain. So let's remove this sentence.
Yeah.
This sentence right here, isn't that all the criticisms that we had for Lex's original video about supermega and Dawn?
The lack of self-awareness is shocking.
It's actually crazy, right? This girl
It is shocking that she would like this.
She has no self-awareness.
Bro, like literally, if you wanted me to summarize Lex's video, I would use the middle sentence. You let your emotions take control, ranted, and mostly about things that aren't even relevant to SA.
But isn't that hilarious?
It's literally, that's who she is. That's what that video was about. It's that middle sentence.
She liked that tweet. She didn't think in her head, hey, all these people that have been shitting on me about this, they've been saying something a lot like that. God damn it.
Bro, it's hard to think with all that Lexapro in her system.
Oh God, she's so stupid, bro.
Look, I'm not super antidepressants, but like, dude, bitches like that are made for a reason, you know?
A little bit, man. I used to take that shit like years ago. I cut it off, and I was like, nope.
And now you're cool and based.
I'm gonna take Andrew Tate's courses and be a man.
Exactly.
I've spent so much money, thousands of dollars. I'm in the war room, guys. I need more money. I feel like this is a good, like, until Lex makes whatever response that is apparently crafting in her addled, drug-infused brain.
You mean Pethan?
Bro, I am so excited for when Ethan comes out with something. Watch Ethan make like a response video to this, and they start beefing publicly. Oh, that'd be funny.
Has he dropped any videos lately?
That is a good question. I think I saw Boblax check out his channel one time. He hasn't dropped anything for like a solid month.
Lex isn't going to be able to drop a video unless Ethan makes it, right? So
yeah,
maybe that's what they're working on. I don't know. I don't want to read too much into it. But...
Yeah, I don't want to read too much into it as well, but it's still kind of weird. Like, the only video...
If they break up, Lex is never dropping the video, by the way.
Oh, yeah, if they break up, it's over. She has no editing skill. She knows how to make herself look like a whore online. That's really it.
Look like, yeah. That's what we'll call it. Look like.
Yeah, look. I'm trying to be nice here, man.